Welcome to Gentle Growth. Today we will discuss the ego's impact on our lives and learn how to break free and lead a peaceful existence. The ego, or your sense of identity, often seeks validation, control, and separation from others. When it becomes too controlling, it negatively impacts your thoughts, decisions, and relationships. In this video, we'll explore the ego and its impact on our lives, how to break free and lead a more peaceful existence. Let's begin. What is the ego? The ego is your sense of identity based on your experiences, beliefs, and perceptions of yourself. It seeks validation, control, and separation from others. Signs the ego is hating you. The ego may impact your life in these ways. Fear of failure. The ego prevents trying new things. Overreacting to criticism. The ego becomes defensive and creates conflict. Needing to be right. The ego prioritizes being right above understanding or connection in relationships. Comparison and competition. The ego may make you feel inadequate or superior. If you experience any of these, don't worry, you're not alone. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. The ego may feel resistance. Feeling resistance is natural. Remember, self-awareness is the key to taming your ego and creating more peace in your life. How the ego causes suffering. The ego thrives on attachment to experiences, opinions, and outcomes. When things don't go as planned, the ego may react with frustration, anger, or fear. For example, you may tie your self-worth to your job, fearing failure and becoming defensive if you don't succeed. You may cling to a specific outcome in a relationship, fearing rejection and becoming defensive if it doesn't happen. This constant attachment and resistance create a cycle of suffering, loosening the grip of the ego. By learning to recognize and step outside the ego, you can break free from its grip and create a more peaceful life. Here are some ways to practice this mindset. 1. Practice awareness. Start noticing when the ego shows up. Ask yourself, am I reacting out of fear or pride? Is this my true voice or just my ego defending itself? Awareness is the first step to letting go. You let go of the need to be right. Instead of clinging to your opinions, practice curiosity by asking, what can I learn from this perspective? Letting go of your right creates opportunities for growth and connection. 3. Cultivate humility and gratitude. By nurturing humility and gratitude, you can create a life with less stress and more connection. Start by include. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Observe how this simple practice calms the ego and brings peace. Practice self-compassion and remind yourself, I am enough as I am. 4. Choose connection over separation. By focusing on connection rather than separation, you can create a life less stressful and filled with love and connection. Let's keep growing, gently but powerfully. See you next time.